Air signs, this week's theme is changes. So let's see what the universe wants you to know. Well, here you are. You've been beavering away or living life quite quietly on your own, feeling quite solitary, maybe withdrawn a bit from life like the hermit. But there is this opportunity coming in for you this week. That seems to be the change that is at work for you or afoot. This is a golden opportunity for more stability, maybe money. It's a new project, something like that. The Page of Swords in the upright is my card of kind of painful conversations. So this might be quite a delightful communication that you have coming in for you this week. It looks like somebody is coming back from your past, or some opportunity is circling back around. This is my kind of rewind card when you get the world in reverse. But there seems to be a problem here, that this opportunity looks a little bit less lucrative than you might expect. And so it feels a bit like a fish hook. Like you really want this opportunity, but the money it's offering or the stability that seems to be coming with it is not really what you want. And you are really looking at this going, well, is it worth my time? You definitely have the skills and abilities and tools to work with this energy if you would like to. I'm going to pull more cards because this is a beautiful heart energy that's come out with this. So whether somebody is pulling at your heartstrings, your emotions, whether you know that this would be a healing experience for you in some way, that it would restore your soul or a relationship or get the love going in your life. I'm going to pull some more cards because this is a passion project that doesn't bring money, but it would bring you passion. So that's why you're really having to weigh it up here. And I'm kind of picking up that is what that might be. So let's take a bit of a closer look. What's your advice? And I want to know more about this situation, to be honest. Okay, so you might just have fears that are unfounded, or after a very small amount of investment of work on your part, maybe for very little money, that it could actually catapult you through the rabbit hole, down the rabbit hole, up the rabbit hole, into a whole new world. It is a world of abundance, things coming to fruition. This is very kind of exciting and happy energy. It's like a complete change. The white rabbit is like, what world have I just woken up in? It's the end of a nightmare or the beginning of a beautiful dream life. It is going to happen really fast, and you might just not see the value of this opportunity because it comes to you upside down. Like you have to work for free for a while or something like that. It's like, but you have the tools to make this into something incredible, and it will launch you somewhere good. That seems to be the energy that is coming up here. I'm getting quite enthusiastic about this. So that energy is flowing through me. What else can we tell you here? Look at this. Well, the key word is flirtation, but Venus is in your 9th house. Now that is expanding your horizons. It is your philosophies on life, even your spiritual beliefs. But Venus is attracting good things to you. It is money. You might find money or a financial opportunity coming from overseas, because the 9th house can also be long distance travel, communication from abroad. There could even be a flirtation from someone overseas all of a sudden. So yeah, this is really giving you some good feelings here and broadening your horizons in a beautiful way. Okay. So the 5 of Wands in reverse is all about finding inner peace. You won't be grappling with yourself anymore. There is this element here of knowing exactly what to do, not even having to compete with anyone for something, everything kind of just falling into place without any kind of conflict or any kind of jostling for position here. You may not be able to see just how good this opportunity is when it comes to you. You might feel blind, you're underground, you can't see, smell, hear. You're just digging and digging and digging in the hopes of finding something, and there it is. You are at the end of the rainbow, so you are the pot of gold, and there is something new that is going to spring up when you emerge from this darkness. Remember, it is going to happen really fast. And it is, and it is going to just propel you forward into this abundance and harvest and fertility. So it is a matter of having the faith there. And there is an unknown gift that either you will be developing a new string to your bow, there is, or some, goodies from the spirit realm just coming into your life. Just going to feel so ecstatic is the energy that I'm getting here. And you won't see it. That's the horrible thing, that it will feel like there's been an offer that you're like, or someone comes in, and you might just be quite pessimistic about it and only look at the negatives. This is a really interesting card because if you are the fisher person, this is the card of abundance and scoring it big. But if you're the fish, obviously, you're on the other side of that equation, and the duality being what it is, you don't see the abundance, you just see the pain, suffering, and the threat. So this is a really interesting card. It's maybe about looking less on the negative side of things and sort of leaning into the abundance that wants to come through with this endeavor that may just not look particularly stable or lucrative to start with. So let's just finish up with energies for you to lean away from and energies for you to lean towards. Okay, so energy to lean away from is the Eight of Swords. That is being trapped by your own fears, your own negative thoughts. Can you sense a theme coming through this week? The cards don't lie. So don't let your fears or your self-limiting beliefs hold you back here. Don't let your pessimism trick you out of a really good opportunity here. It could even be in love. It doesn't have to be financial. But this is saying harness, this is the Queen of Swords. This is the queen of all things rational and, inspiration, ideas. It's being logical, but not being bitchy or mean or defensive, overly aggressive, that sort of thing. So be logical. Decide to say, give this a shot for 6 months or 3 months or whatever you can. And look at it with cool detachment. Don't expect the gold mine right to begin with. Just detach from your longings and be rational. Don't let your subjective fears just railroad you into more of the same. This feels like the chance to break out of something, to break out of a pattern, to break out of a habit, or just maybe get out of an endless cycle that you've been trapped in. This is propelling you in a new direction, and so it might stretch you a little bit. So just use the power of your mind to stay calm. I hope that helps you, my darlings. If you'd like your own personal reading, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. Meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.